You like my friends more than you like me, huh? Well, I ain't worried about it. Do what you gotta do. I already found my new prey. Last night, I had a dream.
Girl, I'm gonna break you off. Tell your friends said make sure you let them know.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy
Tell them that
Righteous.
you're coming home with me tonight.
We
Girl, I'm gonna break you off. You know you gon' get it all. Baby girl, you're coming home with me tonight.
fuck does that mean?
Yeah, we had a little locked out for a short while.
Okay, so check it out. This dream started with me chilling out with my boys. I was just hanging out. We were chilling on the streets. I don't know exactly what we were doing. We were chilling and relaxing, kicking back and vibing. And suddenly, I had this girl next to me. I was chilling with her while I'm chilling with my boys. So as we were talking and stuff, I finally decided that me and the girl were gonna leave. So we were heading out, walking. And my boys started yelling like, hey, why aren't you coming with me? Why you going with him? This and that, just playing teasfully. They were just trying to, bash a nigga a little bit. And I'm like, whatever, man. But the girl was fine though. Like this girl, she was fine. She was fine like a cold set of wine, if you know what I'm saying, man. So we were walking and these dudes were yelling. And we weren't paying them no mind. I'm like, yeah, this is my dudes. They're just fucking around, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Y'all know that I'm gonna smash later on. So I ain't even stressing about y'all. But anyway, so we're walking. And then suddenly this dude, Dutch dude, y'all probably know him. He always does these interviews and stuff. His name is Rarko. So he was suddenly there as well. And he was yelling at the girl. He was like, so why him and why not me? And the girl wasn't responding to any of my boys. So at this moment, I'm like, so I can kick this dude right now. I got you. So he said, why him and why not me? And I looked back and I was like, why don't you look in the mirror and find out? And everybody was like, and then I went on. He was like, okay, nigga, I see you. I got you next time. Anyway, we were walking and suddenly we're at this shopping mall. So walking around, looking around, window shopping a little bit. And as we're walking across these windows, we cross these girls. Like I see these, not even girls, they were women, like women, you know what I'm talking about? Like cougar women, And this woman was looking fine. She was walking with her friend or something, but the friend was okay. But this woman, she was fine as hell. So as I'm walking with the girl I'm with, they pass us by. And as they pass us by, my head automatically turns and goes like this. And to my surprise, guys, y'all don't know what I just find. And I spied with my little eye. She was kind of thick in the thighs and even from behind. So I was looking at them like, damn. I was so impressed that I almost tapped the girl I was with to tell her like, hey, look at that ass. Like, what do you think of that ass? Ain't that shit spectacular? So as I almost did that, I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, that's too disrespectful. Fuck that shit. Never mind that. So we're walking, and the next thing I know, we're standing in this dressing room, and we're talking, and then suddenly some dude popped up. In this dream, I knew him. Light-skinned dude, afro dude. I have no idea in real life who the fuck that would be, but in this dream, I knew him. So I dab him up, like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, cool, whatever. So I turn back to the girl, and she's like, you know what? I think I'd rather be with him. And I'm like, huh? Okay, well, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. Later. So she went on to chill with him and I left. And I wasn't even upset or anything. I was feeling pretty relieved actually, because now I can go and find my big booty Judy baby mama, you know what I'm saying? My sugar mama for real. So I was walking outside the store and I traced my way back to where I first saw them, So as I'm walking like this, I'm walking. And I'm like, okay, so this is the store. And I look in, and as I look in, I'm suddenly standing in front of the door to another dressing room. And that shit was wide open. So I'm looking in, and what do I see? Two thick thighs just staring at me. Like, so she was standing there half naked, standing there in her thong and in her bra, fitting clothes, I guess. And she made eye contact with me, and bro, she smiled. And at that moment, I was like, you know what? The grass must be greener on the other side because it's wet on the other side, so. The fuck am I still doing here? So I entered the spot, walked up to her, and in that same dressing room, her friend with whom I saw her walking earlier, standing there too. Plus there was this other guy, he was standing there with them as well. But I ain't stressing over them because you know what is going on, man. I'm a hunter aiming at my prey. So everybody else, gotta get the fuck up out my way, you feel me? So I walk up to the woman, and I'm like, yo, what's up? She's like, not much. And then she asked me to help her with something. And I'm like, baby, I'm gonna help you with every and anything you ever want me to help you with. Need me to kill somebody? I'll kill somebody. I'll kill 2 bodies. Need me to rob a store? I'll rob 5 stores. Tell me what you want me to do. You need me to deliver a baby? Where is the pregnant woman? I got you. I got you. But luckily for me, she didn't need me to do any of those things. She just needed me to give her some support while she was taking off her pants. So I'm standing right there and I'm like, I got you. Do what you gotta do. So she holds me, taking off her pants with one arm, and on the other hand, she was holding my shoulder to keep her balance. So she takes off the pants and then she turns around, and as soon as she turns around, I'm like, you already know what time it is. And with less than a second, bro, I dropped my own pants. I was like, fuck this shit. Dropped my pants. And then I pulled up to her motherfucking boat with the Loch Ness Monster and I had that shit rammed the motherfucking boat from the side. I was like, And at this moment, we were standing there and grinding a little bit. And the dude that was standing at the side with the other girl, he approached my woman from the front and we started sandwiching her ass. So we were doing that. And then the other woman on the side, she was like, man, shit is starting to get hot up in this piece and I don't want to be left out. So you know what's going on? I'm just gonna take my motherfucking... So she started undressing and then she pulled up to us. So now we're standing in that room, 4 people, 2 women, 2 dudes, almost naked as fuck, and shit is about to go down. Dude transferred to the side and went with the other lady, and I'm standing here with my big booty Judy. Y'all feel me? So as we're getting into the business, she was like, oh, you know what? I'm like, I know. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, then do it without blinking. And she went and she went down. She went down on her knees and she started watering my tree. I'm like, okay. Y'all know trees need a lot of water. Y'all feel me? Like, if you don't water your trees, that shit can't grow to the potential it has. So she had to water my tree before the potential had a chance to pass. And before that, my tree already started growing because the feeling of her ass. But we were still standing in the shop, pressing her titties to the glass. Nah, I'm playing. Hey, that shit is a good poem though. Like, wait, I need my other hand. I can't do it with the left hand. Beautiful. So courageous. So courageous. Anyway, so as she's on her knees watering my tree, she stands up and she's like, you know what? I want to take it to a different spot. Follow me. She grabs my hand and I follow her. I'm like, you know those Instagram pics, right? Those cliche pics, right? Oh, wait. I'm doing it wrong. This is the one. Where are we going, babe? I don't know. Just follow me. Just follow me. I'll take you wherever. I got you. So that's what she did. And then suddenly, before we even knew it, we were standing in an elevator. And the elevator was going up. And I'm standing there and I'm looking outside of the big ass window. Because this shit was like, we were standing in it felt like a corporate building. Like everything was made out of glass and shit. So you could see through the whole thing. So we're standing in the elevator and the elevator's going up. And I'm looking outside the window like, damn, this place, it looks familiar to me, you know? Like, I feel like I've been here before. Oh well, so the elevator stops. She gets out and I follow her into this big ass office space. As we enter that office space, I'm looking around like, damn, I'm kind of mesmerized by the size of this shit and like all of these people in here. Like there's a lot of people, like different desks and shit, but this shit was fully filled up. Like they didn't waste no room, like no space. Like every step you take, you would come across a different desk. You feel me? So that shit was kind of big. So I'm standing there and in the background, you can see her going down the stairs and walking to a door. She typed in a code and then that shit opened and she entered through the door. And I'm standing there and I'm still looking around and at that point I'm like, okay, so I guess it's time for me to go and follow this girl. So, I mean my big booty Judy. I'm sorry that I have to keep correcting myself, but y'all know I cannot call her a girl because she was like a full-fledged milk, man. And usually I don't even like milk, man. That didn't make no sense, but anyway, whatever. So as I'm walking towards the stairs she went down on and was looking to go to the door that she went through, some dude came up the stairs and he stopped me. He was like, yo, what's up? Did you look into the offer, like the job that I told you about? And I'm like, what is this dude talking about? But as he said that, I realized something. The office space that I was so mesmerized about, the fucking elevator that I felt like I already had been in, and now this dude telling me about this motherfucking job offer or whatever. I realized that I had been in this building before in a previous dream. Like in this dream, let me tell you, let me give y'all a quick recap about what happened in the dream before this dream. So I was in an office space with two girls, getting it on, getting it in, doing what we do, you know, just having a great ass time. But in between that time, I was like, you know what? I gotta pee. Let me get the fuck out of here, go pee, and then I'll go back. So the door that the big booty Judy woman walked through is the same door that I walked through in my previous dream to go and find the bathroom. So in this previous dream, I walked through the door and then I entered this office space that I'm standing in right now. And I'm looking around to see if I can find a toilet. And as I'm doing that, this same dude approached me and he was like, yo, what's up, man? What you doing here? This and that. I'm like, I'm looking for a toilet. So he's like, yeah, toilet is this and that and that. But listen, man, what's going on? Like, are you looking for a job? Because we're hiring right now. So he gave me a job offer and told me about all these corporate shit. And he was like, yeah, we're looking for somebody. And I think that you might be, you know, perfect for the job. And I'm like, okay, I'll look into that. And then I went to find the bathroom and then I woke up. So I never actually got back to the dude with it. But anyway, so this is where I remember this whole office space and the whole situation from. So as he said that, I'm like, now I remember. Don't you got that purple slushy coming out there blender? So I'm like, no, man, I'm sorry. I haven't looked into it yet, but I'm kind of busy right now. You know, I'm kind of in a hurry. So I'll get back to you on that. So as I'm walking past him down the stairs and I make my way to the door, I reach for the motherfucking door. And then I woke up. My big booty Judy wasn't so far away from me. She was right there. All I had to do was open the door, walk through, go into the motherfucking office space, personal office space, open that shit, and bust open her. That's a word we're not gonna use in this video. We're gonna keep this shit clean. And by the way, parents, if you think that you can let your kid watch this shit, well, basically you can, because I really haven't made it all too much explicit and I've used metaphors instead of using the actual words. But still, you know, the sexual implication in this whole story is, I mean, it's kind of there, you know, it's fully, yeah, it's there. So think twice about letting your kid watch this shit. I'm really talking to the camera and to y'all right now as if there's a lot of people watching this. But I'm doing this in consideration of the people that's going to be watching this in the future. Because right now, I'm not really that popping. But y'all know that I ain't stopping. So in a couple of years, when I be dropping, it's going to be like a motherfucking 10 million people's ears and eyes that I'm going to be rocking. You know what I'm saying? So in consideration to y'all in the future, don't let your kid watch this video unless he's like 16 and up. Or unless you already gave him or her the talk, you know, about the birds and the bees. So on that note, like I said, I woke up, my big booty Judy was on the other side of the door, but I couldn't get through. So maybe in the next dream. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, man. Hey, listen. Check me out, man. We got this shit work. Check me out. Yeah. If the light is green, what are we waiting for? Get sick and tired of waiting, so I'm creating more. You got your mind stuck on fading, but who you fading on? Cause when a nigga disappear, know that I'm gonna reappear. Best believe I want it now, there ain't no later on. I'm too the first for you to ever put a label on.
Yo, have you ever imagined, what if you could have one wish? What would you do? If I had a wish, I'd write it down to know exactly what it is. I spend my life, make sure I get it while I live. I take my shot and